how to build your mailing list with social media. Hi, Cassie Hicks here from Modern Marketing Spark and the Modern Marketing Club, and just want to share with you some thoughts on building a mailing list using social media. You know, I think it's something that we all acknowledge we should do, and particularly because I've heard of people having their Facebook pages closed down. I mean, I've had my own Facebook account closed down in the last year, luckily reinstated. But I think it's made us all realise, and particularly with everything that's going on in social media at the moment, it's made us all realise that actually we shouldn't put all our eggs in one basket with these third-party platforms. And just in case you don't realise, you do not own the data on Facebook or LinkedIn or Instagram or Twitter. And I think I told the story before of someone that contacted me. His son had built an Instagram following of 40,000 people and was using that as his blog, and got shut down. And once you get shut down, you can't necessarily get your account back. You can if you're lucky, but you have to realise that you have no control over social media, and it's not your intellectual property. And if anything happens to your social media accounts, that's it, game over in terms of your marketing on that platform. So having a mailing list really is the number one asset for your business, because it's your data. You control that data. You can nurture your list and your contacts, and no one can take that away from you. So let's have a look at some reasons why your current strategy might not be working. And that's the first one, is there's probably no incentive to join your list. So it's not enough just to say, hey, here I am, join my list. People need a reason to join your list. You need to have a promise of, when someone gives you their email address, not only what are you going to do with it, but what actually are they going to get? You've got to think about the what's in it for me. So what are they going to get from being on your list? And there has to be a benefit, doesn't there? It's like joining any community or any Facebook group or any club. There's got to be a reason for you to want to do that. What I see a lot of is people saying, join my list, but there's nothing very compelling. So this comes down to very basic marketing 101. Know your audience, get your message clear, and give people a compelling reason to take whatever action you want them to take. In this case, we want people to join our mailing list. The other thing that's becoming more and more important, and again, I see people getting this wrong in lots of different ways, is not being specific enough. So if you don't have the clarity on your audience and your messaging, then it's really hard to write compelling copy and to get your messaging right. So you have to really, again, it comes down to quite basic marketing, but it's something that people often get wrong, is they come from a mindset of, I've got this amazing thing I want to share with the world. I can help everybody, or I can help a wide group of people. So when they're putting their copy together or their landing pages, it's too generic and too diluted. Have a look at what you should be doing instead. Is two things. First of all is to give people a reason to opt-in. So have an opt-in. Think about what's in it from me, from your client or customer's point of view. And the other thing is you need to make it really easy for people. And sometimes, you know, you see these forms or you see these sort of complicated things that you have to go through. If you want somebody to join your list, you've got to make it really, really easy for them. So 3 questions to ask yourself before you even start building your list. Again, this comes down to clarity. First of all, who's my ideal client? And get as specific as you can get. Number 2 is, what's my sales process? It wasn't the actual process of getting the emails that people were struggling with. It's the what do I do with them next piece, which I'd call that email marketing rather than list building, but it's all part of the same process, that you're capturing people's information, you're adding them into your community, and then you're going to nurture them until you're ready to make an offer, or until they're ready for your offer. So that's sort of the basic funnel, marketing funnel, if you like. So you need to know what that process is. So you need to know, once someone's joined your list, what's going to happen next. What are you going to offer them, or where are you going to take them, or what do you want them to do? What's that next piece in the sales process? And then you need to have a system to nurture and monetize your list. So it's no point just having a load of people on a mailing list if they're just sitting there. You need to be communicating with them, engaging with them, getting them to take some sort of action. Let's have a look at how you can fast track the list building process. So let's say you've decided, right, building my list is going to be my number one marketing assignment for the next 90 days. What can you do to build the list quickly? Well, the best way that I've found is with Facebook lead ads. Lead ads are a type of advertising on Facebook which allow people to sign up to your list just with a click, and they don't have to leave Facebook. So it's very, very fast, and it's a great way to build your list very fast and very cheaply. So let's summarize what are the pieces that we need to build our mailing list on social media, because there's lots of amazing tools and ways that you can actually go through this sort of what's in it for me and the opt-in process actually within your social media, which saves a lot of faffing around again with landing pages and all of that stuff. You can just do it all within the platforms, which is brilliant. So you need to be really clear on your target audience, you need to be really clear on your message, and I find messaging, copywriting, getting that piece right is one of the key things to this, to all of marketing, but to this process of building your mailing list. You need to have some sort of incentive for somebody to join your mailing list. So whether that's about your community, whether it's a free trial, whether that's some sort of a lead magnet, you need to have some reason for somebody to sign up. You need to take people somewhere, which is why I love lead ads, because you don't have to worry about landing pages and click funnels and all of that stuff. It removes all of that. And you need to have a sales process on the back end. So the front end is you're attracting people into your community and collecting their email. Then you've got to have a very clear system or process after that, what you're going to do, how you're going to nurture people. Guys, thanks so much for joining. So have a great rest of the day. Take care. Bye.